our first mukbang. We got Taco Bell.
We'll
show them.
I got a large Mountain Dew Baja Blast. A grilled cheese burrito with no Fiesta strips. Doritos Locos Taco Supreme. That's so true, bro. If I had to guess, this is probably about... It's probably about 7 inches.
No shot. Oh, wait, maybe like 7. Maybe
It's about 7, boy.
like 7 or 8. On the scale.
I'm trying to give a scale. And this Doritos Tacos Loco Supreme. It's
Well,
probably
it's wrapped all weird, so I
about
don't know.
I actually don't know. That's true.
Okay, got a Build Your Own Lux Cravings box. The digital exclusive from Taco Bell. So I got a medium Mountain Dew Baja Blast, Crunchwrap. Okay, 1 Crunchwrap Supreme, 1 cheesy bean and rice burrito, and 1 nachos and cheese. I think this is my Crunchwrap. And this is my burrito.
What kind of burrito is that?
Bean and cheese.
Okay.
And my chips are in here, but they're all spilled. And there's the cheese. It's hot.
Okay.
Okay, that's what we got.
Are you gonna dip your burrito in cheese?
I may,
Okay.
but I'm gonna start with my chips.
Whoa. This is dripping with cheese. This is extremely cheesy. It is literally all over the tortilla, bro.
I thought that's how it's supposed to be.
I don't know. I've never had one like that.
I'm about to try this. Is this how they do mukbangs?
Yeah. You kind of have to make it ASMR though. A bite of this, but I want to get a good bite.
That was the tortilla.
That was a very bad bite. I'm gonna go back in.
Walk in.
Taco feels like the same temperature as the stuff around me.
Whoa. It's just a fly.
If there were sour cream, I'd probably. But there's not.
I'm
That's
not a
okay.
big steak fan. It's pretty good though.
It is. It is so cheesy, bro.
There's like queso cheese and like string cheese.
Get a good bite.
Okay.
Did you get bean and cheese and rice?
Beans.
Oh.
So many beans. Pretty good though. I guess I like beans. Are you gonna eat all that first?
No. I was going to, but I think I might get full on this burrito, bro. It's very thick. This is Doritos Tacos Locos Supreme. Supreme isn't having tomatoes and sour cream. I'm gonna take a bite. This is so abnormally orange.
I'm doing a lot of construction on the road that this Taco Bell's on. The way you usually have to get to my house is blocked off, so I have to go out a different way. So, I had to go out through the 7-Eleven parking lot next to the Taco Bell to go out to this light because I had to turn left. And there was a lady in front of me the entire time who was driving so slow. This old woman who was smoking. And we got up to the light and there was probably like 4. It was like me and then her and then like 2 or 3 other cars in the front.
I thought there were only 2 in front of her.
Yeah, I think so. And the light turned a green arrow to turn left. And so we all could have easily gone because there were only 4 of us. But this lady, like, she stopped at the light. And then when she actually started to turn, the light was already red. She ran the red so hard and she took so long to get through it. So I had to wait a whole other thing. Even though we all could have easily gone through.
And then we were on the way to Taco Bell. The guy was walking straight through the road.
Oh yeah, that construction worker.
Construction worker.
Everyone's
There
just
are
being
so many
crazy on the
construction
road.
workers out, bro. I feel like I see one every day. And then I see videos about these teenagers with construction jobs. Have you seen those, bro?
Mm-mm.
I saw someone on.
Tell them what you said. Teenage dating app.
Dating is a strong term. A teenage talking app.
Starts with a W.
Which
I'm about to try this Crunchwrap while you talk.
is for dating, but was not my purpose.
She was like she was bored.
There was a guy who was a construction worker, and he had a picture of himself.
Was this I Love GWGs?
No, that was not him. That was Gage. Nah, Gage had. Let me describe what this dude looked like. He had bangs. He had bangs, and he had feathered out hair. He kind of had like a Golden Girls type cut, but he had blonde. He had bleach.
Like Princess Diana.
Literally, yes. He had a Princess Diana cut, but he had frosted tips. Is it good?
Look at this perfect bite. Look at it in the camera.
No, I just figured out what Zeb said that triggered you. You know, BlackBerry's a phone, right?
Yes, that is one of.
How a lot of like phone tech things are BlackBerry and Apple. And why are they foods? That's all I was thinking about. I don't know, but yeah, that's definitely what he said, bro. You know, BlackBerry's a phone, right? You're like, yeah, phone wall. Like, why do you think I'm stupid? And he was freaking. Well, I don't know. It's like really old. Is that, bro? He was rage baiting me so bad.
I was rage baiting you too, though.
You were also rage baiting me.
Dude, that felt like a gift when you said chef, because then I was like, it's actually not a chef. They were actually about bakers.
I should have never said anything about glazed donut, bro. Okay, you were just rage baiting me, but just in a sense to where I kept telling you, I was like, okay, it's not that serious.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Zeb was rage baiting me, like saying things that were not true. Like, I was like, okay, glaze is like sugar. And that's all it is. It's just sugar. And that's okay.
That's what glaze is.
Yeah.
Glaze is like sugar flavor.
Exactly. And then Zeb was over here, well, that's all donuts are.
Well, they all are very sugar, but they have like different flavors.
Oh, different
Chocolate
flavors.
tastes like chocolate.
Different flavors, chief. Different flavors, chief. Well. But it's true. Yes. It's been hot here, bro.
Where are y'all at? Drop a comment.
We had big plans for this mukbang, though.
Like
Here are all
what?
the options we went through. Sonic requesting that they make their Southwest Crunch Wrap huge. Like one really big one with extra queso. But then this idea was fresh. Then we went to Taco Bell. Then we started talking about the Zaxby's chicken and tender quesadilla.
Okay, we use a strong word. Carly said, I'm feeling really bad today. I really want to know what's going on with that Zaxby's chicken quesadilla. And then I laughed, and then she said, okay, let's go to Taco Bell.
My Doritos Tacos Locos.
It's actually Drew's Locos Taco. Why would taco come before when that's the name of the thing? The other things are adjectives.
Doritos Locos Tacos. Is Spanish not like, this is not me trying to sound dumb. Is Spanish not like French where the adjective comes after the word?
I don't know.
I was about to say.
It probably is. Because they're in the same language family. For my school... Don't dox.
Oh.
At my school, there's like a tutoring club. Because for my school, you have to have service hours to stay in. Like, it's required every year. So they have these two kids made this club tutoring for all of Rutherford County for middle schoolers. And I signed up to be a tutor, like, this summer term, because they go by the seasons. But apparently the girl that I've been tutoring only wanted to do it for 1 month, so today's my last session. Because today is June 26th. It's my great grandma's birthday.
Have you enjoyed tutoring? How do you feel about it?
The activity itself, I like it. I kind of don't like my 2D.
Are you boring?
Yeah, like, we just don't have anything to talk about.
Yeah.
I try to ask her questions and stuff, but she gives me like the bare minimum. She doesn't give me anything to work with.
Here's one thing I've realized with this mukbang.
Okay.
I think that we talk in so much brain rot that I think when we are required to not do so, we do not conjure conversation because we know of everything that the other person does. I think this is why our YouTube greatness spawns from these freaking anthro videos, because we have a topic that we must talk about.
Yeah.
I'm about to get talking about Scientology, bro.
Scientology nut.
Like, seriously. I think about Tom Cruise so much. Not in a weird way. I almost watched Cocktail the other night though. Cause it was a movie.
I don't know what that is.
It was a free movie on YouTube, and it had a good picture of Tom Cruise. And I was looking kind of bite. It's true. I was looking kind of bite. Then I was like, what is this actually about? And apparently he's a bartender in this movie. And
Like,
yes. So he gets trained by like his like sensei essentially at bartending. And
it's like Karate Kid.
he moves to somewhere like that to open his own bar, and he meets like his girl, like the love of his life, and she's an artist. In the Bahamas, I think I might have been.
Sounds quite beautiful.
I know, but I have not seen a Tom Cruise movie in a long time. We did watch another Scientologist recently, though.
We watched Grease.
I got chills.
Well, we skipped through it a lot, but we saw like everything that happened, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. What's for you Grease lighting, though?
Grease lighting.
When John Travolta was being like the zestiest he could possibly be.
I know. He's shaking his hips all around. What are you doing?
I don't know. It is so hot, bro.
I destroyed the Build Your Own Lux Cravings box.
From Taco Bell, only online.
Digital exclusive. I'm wiping my face because I feel like there's no on my face. It's really just sweat.
It's just sweat, bro.
It's not even sweat though. It's like it is,
moisture.
yeah, but it's like it's not active sweat, obviously, because I'm just sitting here eating Taco Bell.
Yeah.
It's just because it's so hot and humid that it's like you sweat doing nothing.
Like, seriously. I was dripping in my car the other day.
Me too.
Dripping with sweat.
Yeah. I was sitting in my car after working at my old house, and like I felt sweat like going down like this. I was like, oh, I could feel it, bro.
That is disgusting.
Excuse me.
I know. Let me tell you something I learned though. When ants make their homes, like they make these like dirt wall things and make these tunnels, they start with one spot. They keep going down. But then they go on the other sides, they go under, and they make it to where this like dirt thing is like, if the container is like this, wait. If the container is like, oh, this is a perfect example. If the container is like this white thing, this white box, then the dirt will be like this pink. So it is actually isolated.
Oh.
And they'll make so many tunnels, and they'll run into each other, and they'll try to avoid each other. Then I also learned about those ant death spirals, bro.
That was pretty crazy.
Which is disgusting. And they move in a circle, and they all die. They get in this pit. And it said that other ant species carry them away.
That's really sad. We actually already ate today. We ate donuts, but Carly can't really end with sweet. She has to have something savory after she eats anything sweet.
Bruh. No one eats a donut and then just decides that that's the last thing they're gonna do. That's why dessert after dinner does not sound good to me. Because you're gonna eat again, bro.
Really?
Yes. Do you like that rich flavor on your mouth, bro?
Well, you brush your teeth usually, so it doesn't really matter.
Well,
Or
yeah.
drink some water.
Drinking water is good too.
That's what I do. I love dessert, and I will have dessert after dinner every night. But I will drink a lot of water with it.
That's what my stars told me to do.
Yeah, I did.
I did not take this warning though. I just ate freaking Taco Bell. Get away.
I thought you wanted some water earlier.
I didn't. I did want some water. That was.
I hope there's not ants in my Alani.
I hope so as well.